feedback on data-driven decision making. How does that can facilitate both a developer as well as a end consumer or an investor per se?
So data to me is always based on the past. It's used for historical trends.
Yeah.
Now, it is not the ultimate support or evidence for your decision for the future. It should never be. Because things transition, things change. There's a lot of things that data do not reflect, which is your gut feeling and your connections within cities, municipalities, knowing what's going to happen here and knowing what's going to go around here. Because, say, for example, I've heard horror stories of investors thinking कि land ले लो और बस इसको लेके रख दो. I agree, land ले लो, लेके रख दो, कोई बात नहीं, आपके पास $2 million पड़े हुए, आपने land ले लिया. लेकिन बगैर देखे land ना लो. उस land के बारे में समझो. Is it even developable? उस land के नीचे क्या है? Is it even developable? Is there a water line going under your land that you cannot develop at all down the road? Is your land part of the conservatory where there's some, animals that are, existing within those parcels of land that they don't want to get rid of? There's so many things you really have to consider and confirm before you make those transactions or decisions. फिर उसके बाद अगर आप बोलते हो हाँ मैंने एक अच्छा land लेके उसको रखा है, that makes, good sense. So when it comes to data can be helpful in knowing what trends are within that area, how the recent sales have been, how quickly things have been selling, how late have things been selling. That to me is very useful as a comparable. It kind of gives you a ballpark of where it is you think that you'd be able to sell your own product or what you think is a fair price for your product. Other than that, markets are, especially in Canada, the Canadian market changes way too significantly. Just because of immigration policies, because of lack of demand, lack of supply, and I feel like those have bigger impacts on your feasibilities. So data, yes, it's great, but it should not be the only thing you need to use. I specifically do base my decisions around data, just to understand where my ballpark needs to lie. And then my decision making is always forward thinking. So as it should be for any other builder or developer or investor out there. It should always be forward thinking. Do not assume that पिछले साल अगर 3% की appreciation हुई है तो इस साल भी 3%. It's like saying कि पिछले साल इस दिन पे टेस्ला का स्टॉक ऊपर गया था तो आज भी जाएगा. ये trend जो है repeat नहीं करता. Trend is just, it should be used in the backbone of your analogy. That's it.
Definitely. Since Pakistan की जो अभी real estate market है, it's quite